Oh, you got nice hands, man. That's oh my god, dude, those are awesome. They're bigger than mine, dude. They're fucking nice.
He pays good money for that.
All right, George.
Shit, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Calm down.
I talk with my hands.
Okay, so when do we gotta do this shit? On 3.
Good evening, Tokyo Trawler's back. This is a special interview tonight. We've got a couple of gentlemen who are veterans of the Tokyo blog and podcast scene. These guys are going to tell us a bit about their blog tonight. First of all, guys, can you just introduce yourselves to the camera and our kind, lovely cameraman Dane Barton?
Hey, what's up? I'm Johnny.
I'm Shank.
And tell us a bit about your blog. What's the name? What's it about? Etc.
Well, it's Got Faded Japan, and Got Faded Japan is about 2 dudes, booze,
And the news. GotFadedJapan.com.
Wow. So you guys have practiced this, I think. The rhyme and shit. I like it.
That's kind of how we roll.
That's cool. So what's the idea of the blog? Why did you start the blog in the first place? Where did you get the idea from?
Well, originally, I made a zine. I had an idea for a zine to make, and about Japan and kind of the dark side of Japan and stuff. And made the zine, decided to throw it together, and of course, throw it into a website. And the website turned into the podcast, and the podcast, well, it is what it is now, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a snowball that kind of keeps on rolling and rolling and rolling and getting bigger. Yeah, kind of like that, huh?
Vicious cycle, right?
Yeah, dude. A vicious cycle. That's how you describe the website. Well, I have actually listened to the website. We listened to the podcast a few times. And I can't help but feel the kind of you guys kind of bounce the banter off each other. How long have you guys known each other?
Dude, that's kind of weird.
That is a weird question. Actually, I met Johnny back in the day. I'm a Yoyogi local skater, and Johnny does BMX. So Johnny BMX around Yoyogi. I skate around Yoyogi, and we met each other a couple times, maybe 4 or 5 years ago or something like that.
I think basically we met through you did what's it called? Skating and shit. Dumb fuck, dude. And I did all the bicycle and shit, the BMX and shit, whatever like that, but we still had a common friend through each other and shit like that. And so when our common friend was drinking and shit like that, he would go drinking, I would go drinking and shit like that. So we kind of met through that kind of area, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, the whole nomikai meet kind of thing, right?
Nomikai meet.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Just being wasted together, man. It's all good.
Being wasted together. Feel like tonight, maybe.
Yeah.
It could go that way. So, the blog, what's the content like? What kind of audience are you guys aiming at?
Oh, dude, the audience?
Whoa,
holy shit, dude. Here we go.
I like to call it nerd crafting because we the people that do listen to Google a search on Japan, they tend to be a little bit nerded up like me, but a little bit of I don't know, subversive nerd, the dark side of nerdism. You know what I mean? Everything that we talk, everything that we talk about is very Japan. It's the news in Japan, current events and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it is a little bit of the dark side of Japan, and yeah, I guess we are
we're basically
force.
the dark side of fucking the news that happens in Japan. The thing is, we were talking and shit about doing a podcast and stuff. Before we fucking started talking about a podcast, we started talking about oh man, did you hear about that shit that happened here? And he's like, dude, did you hear about the shit that happened there and shit? So we just started talking about kind of the news, the crazy shit that happens in Japan every week and shit. You know?
So you guys are really interested in the news then? Is that is that current affairs is actually beyond anything else? Current affairs is actually a common interest.
Exactly. Every time you open up a newspaper in Japan and shit, it's a little bit different than the States or wherever you go and shit. Because in Japan, the fucking news is a little bit more
selective.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say selective, but crazy and shit. You got guys
for example, last week's headline was
diaper.
Yeah, diaper-headed man fucking robs convenience store at knife point.
Yeah,
and it wasn't a child's diaper, it was his diaper.
It was a man diaper, dude, a grandpa diaper, dude.
Can you buy them in Japan? Can you buy those kind of diapers in Japan?
You can.
Granny panties.
Exactly, dude.
Just tell me later on where you can buy them. Okay, that's all right.
I will. Well, I got the shop name.
Stuff like that, you know, it's just so interesting. You can't help but talk about it.
Yeah.
So like you guys, like I listen to your podcast. Like I'm enjoying the news section. What is your favorite news article of all time that you guys have discussed on the podcast?
We've had so many, dude. We had the Little Rascals thing and shit. Tonight we had tonight we had the fucking fireworks thing or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot, but yeah, tonight, I mean, it's so hard because every week we spit off 7 articles every week, and we're like at 15 now. So I mean, multiplication. I'm not Bill Nye the Science guy, but it's pretty difficult to calculate. But at any rate, yeah. For example, 2 teens shoot fireworks at homeless men, get arrested.
Yeah, that one's pretty fucking crazy, dude. That one's fucking nuts, dude. Oh my god.
What was the other one?
Dude is fucking
retirement home nurses arrested for putting people in diapers and taking pictures of them.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking insane too, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
that sounds interesting.
So many fucking stories, dude. I mean, fucking if you go to our website and shit, or you go to fucking our fucking iTunes thing or whatever, dude, we got so much shit, dude. Like, I mean, dude, though, if you go for the worst and shit, dude, it doesn't matter what the worst is because next week is gonna fucking top last week and shit, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
every week is so fucking crazy, dude.
The worst is girl dumps dead baby in ditch.
Dude, that one's fucking fucked up though.
But then there's the best is the man arrested for building home and park.
Oh, that one's pretty fucking awesome, dude. In Osaka, dude, this guy built a house and shit in a fucking park, dude. It's like going to Yogi Park and shit and building a house and shit with a window, having he had a fucking a fucking thing for a mail and shit.
He had level-or blinds, dude.
Yeah, he was getting fucking nails and shit, dude. That's fucking insane, dude.
He didn't cut corners, that guy, except for on the planning permission.
So when you talk about Japanese news, there's a lot you can do with it.
Yeah, dude. Every week it's just fucking so bizarre, so insane and shit. But fucking we just fucking we want to report it. We want to report it fucking to everybody and shit like that. We want to say listen, this is the news. This is how it is. And fucking we crack a couple of jokes. Why not?
So this is the. There's always fuel for the got faded Japan fire. Never.
And I mean, a slow week is hard 6-7 stories, but a hard week is 20 hard stories. We just can't dig through.
You guys sift through it every week, right?
Yeah, we sift through it every week.
Dude, sometimes it's too much, man. We get so much fucking news. Dude, the fucking worst part is we get fucking 30 stories, dude. And out of the 30 stories and shit, 15 are so fucking dope. Dude, we're like, dude, this story's good, this story's good, this story's good. We're gonna fucking choose through it and shit, right?
And at the end, we have to narrow it down to two mains and five runner-ups.
I just wish our show was longer, dude.
We could go on for hours.
Well, I can tell you guys have got some good energy going on. I actually personally recommend the blog. But anyway, next question for you guys is just some one-word answers we need for the last section of this interview.
Gotcha.
And that is what's your favorite thing about Japan? What's your least favorite? 1 and 2. How about you?
Favorite thing? Sake. Woo! How can I say no?
How can you say no? That's a good question. And how about least favorite?
Least favorite? Credit trains. People elbowing me in my nuts.
Is it deliberate, do you think?
I have no idea.
Would you like it to be?
They're going for the white
Sometimes it's good.
And how about you, Sean?
Best thing about Japan? Shit, 24-hour drinking, brother.
Oh shit, dude, that's a good
24-hour drink. Wait.
On the streets, you can drink anywhere. How can you go wrong with that?
You can't go wrong. It's impossible. It's impossible. He said, how can you say no? He said, how can you go wrong?
I go back to the States and I like going to a convenience store and I'll crack a beer and walk outside and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm breaking the law.
Here, no worries, no problems. How about least favorite?
Least favorite thing about Japan? That's a tough question, but I'd say it's really hard to get a direct yes or no. You know what I mean?
Quite roundabout.
Yeah, it's all roundabout. You're looking for a yes or no. So is it a yes or is it no? It's like a maybe so. Everything's a maybe so.
Maybe so.
I think that we have to invent like a new vocabulary called maybe so.
Well, guys, I've got to say thank you very much for the interview. You're going for a left-handed one there. I was a bit scared at the time.
Well, I'm left-handed, but I got the cigarette. If I do that shit, I'll burn your fucking hand, dude. Sorry.
That's true. Yeah.
Because if you don't turn it right, it might end up gay.
Oh, yeah, that would be kind of fucked up.
Yeah, we don't want. We're on live TV right now,
Unless
so.
you're gay.
Oh, shit.
And then it's okay.
Okay,
I
but
guess that'll be okay if you're gay.
okay, but that's not. You haven't confirmed or denied that yet, so we're all good.
Well, let's just leave that.
Let's leave that. Let's leave it to the viewers to decide. You decide.
Yo, check us out at GotFadedJapan.com. That's right.
All right. Check us out on iTunes also. Got Faded Japan. Leave us a star rating or, leave us a comment, whatever you feel. And check us out at Design Festa, November 7th.
That's right.
That's it. We're going to have a sexy cosplay girl there.
Oh, she's going to be sexy.
Slutty.
Slutty.
Ooh, all right. Check it out. Thank you.
Right. All right, let's go to high kampai. Come on, gentlemen. Let's go for it. Yeah. Oh. Yo, what's up? Check out GotFadedJapan.com. Yo.
Yeah, and then... Cheers. Fuck that shit. One more time.
Yo, what's up? Check it out.
All right.
All right. Yo, check us out at GotFadedJapan. Dude, I'm fucked up.
All right, can we... One more time.
Should I just kill you now?